Hi, it's Leia. Welcome to the reading. Today we are going to see what's their next move towards you. So I have prepared 3 groups for you to choose from. Group number 1, talk to the moon, communication. Group number 2, moon dance, celebration. And group number 3, day moon, love. Take all the time you need to pick. I will meet you at your reading. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your reading. So you picked communicate. A lot of the times when we say communicate or communication, it's between at least 2 or multiple people. However, I think in this case, this card is a reminder that paying attention to how your mind, your thoughts, your dreams, signs, and your body, how they communicate with you and letting you know what's going on, it's key over here. So this card is a reminder to be open to different communication channels, to be open to new ideas, and also to meditate, sit down, relax, and let your thoughts, let your mind wander. And I think a lot of the answers that you have been looking for, or a lot of the confusions that you might have, you can actually find answers through meditation. This is a card about getting to know yourself, getting to connect on a deeper level with yourself so that you can look for answers or you can clear any confusion. So now let's get you some tarot cards for your reading. Got the Magician. Oh my god, King of Swords. And the Lovers. Okay, I want to do something with you, group number 1. So be in a comfortable position, laying down, sitting down, standing, whatever. If your environment allows you, then close your eyes. Now inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Do it a couple times. Pause the video. And then I'll tell you why. So I think for a lot of you, you're getting kind of confused, or you're being in the silent treatment, or like you feel like there's a lack of communication, feeling very tongue-tied. And I see why you pick communicate actually. So let me just start off with your person. So I do see that a situation that you're in, you're probably with someone who had a situation or unfinished business with their ex or their previous communication that's kind of dragged on to this one. And I see that they don't want to make the same mistake as they had before with the other one. So you got the Magician here. This card is about communication, right? This, of course, is about manifestation or whatever, but this for me is communication. So it's reversed. So it's not a lot of communication going on between the two of you, to say the very least. You might feel like they are kind of withdrawn because the King of Swords also reversed. They are feeling, okay, let me also explain the Lover before I explain the King of Swords being reversed. So the Lovers, I think that how you see each other, you guys actually bond, you guys connect, you guys see each other as the perfect fit for each other. However, because of your past or their past, they are right now not being able to be fully present in this connection with you. A lot of the things that they want to say, they didn't say, or a lot of the things that you guys want to communicate with each other, it didn't come off as planned, or it didn't come off sounding like how you meant. There's also some kind of ego going on with this person. Say if this person was in the wrong, this person know that they're being kind of a, you know, an a-hole, but they don't say anything. They just kind of leave you in the dark. I think that's why like this card actually makes so much sense. It asks you to meditate, to look for answers from within, like to look for you know, to enhance your intuition through meditation. I just want you to know that it's not your fault. It's nothing that you have done to cause the lack of talking or texting or whatever. It's whatever that's going on with them in their life that is affecting what they're doing right now. And they know that they shouldn't be treating you this way, or they shouldn't give you the silent treatment, but they don't know, they haven't figured out a better way to do it with you because they don't want to mess up again. So I think they're trying to look for alignment, because I think they do want to, you know, like to savor, like to keep the connection between the two of you, but they honestly don't know what to do, because this one is also logic. I think a lot of the things happened between the two of you. This relationship or this connection is very not traditional, or it goes against their logic. It goes against their own pattern. Maybe the things that they said they were not into or they wouldn't do, they don't feel the same way with you. Like they do it for you. They wouldn't have done it for another person, or they wouldn't have felt how they feel about you with another person. So I feel like your person is going through a change. Of course, they're going through the situation with whatever that it is that they have been dealing with up until now. They're still dealing with it, but they also they are growing as a person also. I see that they are trying to slowly, or like at least they have tried to rationalize it. They try to make things work, or they try to put things into their box, if it makes sense. Like they try to keep things on track, because they're not so used to, because I feel like your connection is a very emotional one, and one that is, it happened pretty fast, it happened pretty unexpected, and it kind of went against everything that they believed in. So I think they're in as much of a shock as you. So when they're withdrawn, it's not because what you have done, it's because they need to deal with whatever it is within themselves first before they can move on to deal with this. Yeah, let me see if they are going to, okay, so that's, oh, 5 of Wands. Yeah, they don't want to fight. They don't want more misunderstanding. Oh, 8 of Cups. Okay, they are leaving a situation though. So I think, okay, they are leaving a situation. They don't want to fight. A lot of the times this person would avoid verbal confrontation or just swallow their words because they don't want to fight, to try to keep peace. I don't know if air sign or air placement is important. It could be. Instead of confronting or talking about a problem, this person usually chooses to just walk away. Okay, this came out like that. So I do think things are picking up momentum. So things gonna happen pretty fast. After they move, like after they finally, you know, because I am seeing for this connection to drag on a little bit with, like, you know, someone's toxic ex or whatever, and then move at the lightest speed. Wait, the speed of light, sorry. The speed of light, yeah. I am not gonna lie to you, I also think either this person's ex or this person is kind of manipulative, and I think this needs to change before the two of you got together. Okay. All right, yeah. So I do see, I don't know where to put this. Let me put it here. I do see collaboration, like you guys will come together. Just, I think right now this is the toughest time for this connection. Will he reach out? And like, I think yes, once things starts moving, when this person figure out his stuff or their stuff, her stuff, they're gonna come running towards you, and they're gonna be wanting to plan all of this, because I think that this person has a lot of plans in their head, but they haven't been able to execute it because of their ego, because they didn't want to look bad. Let's just, yeah, say it point blank. They didn't want to be like, oh yeah, it was my bad. They are changing. They just want to keep it on the down low. So yeah, they're not very vocal, but they are working on it. So I think you can give this person some time to let them figure out whatever that needs to be figured out, and you over here spend some time getting connected to yourself, to your higher self, and to, and be open to different channels of communication. Pay attention to signs and stuff, and see if, like, how the universe or how things are communicating and to you. Like, say if you see the number repetitively, or like you see how you always see like, oh, 555 is like, oh, change is coming, or like, like different things represent different stuff for people. So I think if you can figure that out, then you can get a lot of clarifications for yourself, because I think your intuition will be heightened when you meditate, and especially if you do it on a full moon, or like just do it under the moon. And when you meditate, just let your mind wander, and then it will come to you. Like, you don't have to force to not think about anything. The moment you stop forcing, it's the time also for this situation. The moment you stop trying to take control, things will come. Everything will follow. Everything will be in place. So yeah, let me shuffle. Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna shuffle oracle cards for you, and this just fell out. It says no need to worry. And if you have, this also fell out, if you have a question, you can ask it, and I will give you a yes or no answer from this card. All right, are you ready? You got a yes. So like, these two cards just flew out. All right, so I'm also gonna give you a timing card. I think it's not a timing card, but it says if you believe. So I'm just gonna pick one random in the near future. All right, so this is what I got for you. Thank you so much for joining me for today's reading. I hope to see you on my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share my video. It means a lot. I'm also doing readings on TikTok and YouTube Shorts for very tiny mini ones. They're pretty fun, and go ahead and check those out. Hi, group 2, welcome to your reading. So you picked celebration. You're gonna hear good news very soon. It's gonna sound like music to your ears. Say yes to events, say yes to invitation, because that is very important, and that's probably where you will hear the good news. This card is also reminding you to be more involved in your community, to be more involved in, not involved, like to accept invitation, to be open to meeting other people, be open to new experiences. So yeah, so let's get you your tarot cards for the reading. We got the Knight of Wands. Okay. I love that I shoveled on camera, because 3 of Cups, they're partying also. 6 of Pentacles. I have one that flipped, but I'm not gonna take them because it's too much. So I'm just gonna read these 3 cards first. All right, so I really love it when a reading is coherent. You got celebration here. Traditionally, this is a celebration card, but it's also gossip, you know, talky. And this one is very passionate, and okay, this is equal exchange. Okay, so right off the bat, I think that this person is going to be very passionate. They're gonna, not gonna lie, for a lack of a better word, they're gonna love bomb. They're gonna show everything. They're gonna do everything that they can to make their intention known. To like, oh, I want to hang out with you. They are very clear about that. Oh, I want to hang out. Oh, I want to spend some time. They're gonna text you. They're gonna make their effort. They're gonna show up. They're gonna show up for you and stuff. However, because of the Six of Pentacles here, if I were you, I will pay attention to their consistency to see if they can keep up. They keep the same energy, they keep the same vibe, the same effort that they have put in since the beginning throughout the connection. That's what I'm gonna pay attention to, because I see this person just go charging, go, but then once they get what they want, or once they achieved to you know, like, oh, once you hang out, once you got together, for example, you have a thing going on, like, well, are they gonna stop all of the effort, or are they gonna continue to surprise you, to hang out with you, to put in as much effort like they did before, right? If not, then bye, because why waste our time, right? So I think that they're gonna either ask their friend to test the water first, or like they're gonna find an excuse to hang out with you, with your friends, because I think social event is very important over here. It's gonna be the main, how should I say it? It's gonna be, everything is going to unfold during the event. So I think it's a great time for you to observe this person, how they are in front of other people, how they are in different situations. I think being observant is very important. You know, kind of, if they're trying to feel you out, like they're trying to figure out what type of person you are and get information from your friends or from their friends who knows you, you can do the same, and you can observe them the same, right? And to see what this person's deal is. Yeah, let's get some. So how are they gonna do that? Because I think they're gonna invite you to a party, like, or maybe a work event, because they won't take no for an answer. They will not take no for an answer. I don't know if you will say no, or if you're not interested, or like some kind of, for some of you, there could be like other factor that's affecting this connection to go further. It could be maybe work, or like the dynamic of this relationship is a little bit weird. Like maybe they're not your usual type, or you just see them as friend. You don't really see them in a different, I don't know, actually. I mean, it does not have to be romantic, this reading. I mean, what's their next move, right? Like if you're suspecting their next move, if you're interested in what they're gonna do to you, you probably are interested in them, unless you're very creeped out and want to suss them out. But yeah, I think it's reciprocal. Like, I think you guys like them, but you're kind of unsure, because maybe you guys are super different, like in life goals, or like in, like, you know, views of things. You're very different people. This is not your usual type, I think. I think this connection is definitely, okay, one out of two situations. One, this person is brand new, you have never met them before, and they're just chasing, you know, they're just like, oh, I need to hang out with this person. That you're thinking, why don't they give up? Like, this got you curious, that got you curious, this got you interested, like, oh, what's their deal? Like, what are they gonna do, you know? Or second scenario, you don't have to take this message if it does not resonate. This person, you have met this person before, things didn't work out, and now they're trying, they're amping up their game, they're giving like you the whole 9 yards. They're trying to make things work with you again because of a failure connection, because of a failed connection before. So if you don't want them, block them, you know, but still say yes to. I feel like you don't want, I don't know, like for some of you, if this person was in your life and it was not working out, I don't think you want them, you want to I don't think you want to have like anything to do with them, to be honest, but yeah. And also for some of you, I think this person, I think you guys have fun together. And that I think definitely their best friend or your best friend also knows this person. Like I think you guys are definitely in the same circle. Even if you have never met them before, they likely is a friend of a friend. Or like yeah, there is, I don't, if not, then, you know, pick another group, because I'm feeling very strongly about this. You guys are in the same circle. You're introduced by a friend, or you guys are at the same place. Like you guys are invited to a party. Oh my god, I went to this school. Oh my god, I also work here. Oh, I didn't know you existed, you know. And then you guys connected. Or you were working together in the same class together before, and then things didn't work out. Like that's how you know, like those two scenarios. And I think at first nothing was happening, but then somebody caught feels. Yeah, and then, okay, this card came out, the Queen of, I really need to work on my placement for the cards. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. This person is very patient. They're very patient. Smart and patient, and it's very stable. I don't know, do you like crazy? I'm joking, but okay, this person might not come off as the most mature person ever, but they are. Don't judge them too soon. They are pretty mature, and I think they're gonna surprise you. So yeah, they're definitely gonna invite you, or like you're gonna be invited to an event, and that's where you're gonna link up with them. Or that's when they're gonna make their move, telling you that, oh, let's hang out together, like using, oh, let's hang out, let's have a friend gathering or whatever. And then and then magically the friends that they invited cannot show up, and it's just the two of you and stuff. I can see that happening. All right, I'm gonna end the reading there. I think it's gonna be pretty fun for you guys. Oh, let me shuffle some cards for you. Oh, if you have a yes or no question, you can ask it, and I will turn it over, and that will be your answer. Okay. All right, that's a timing card, and I'm gonna, oh my god. All right. This one, it says get more information, so you need to observe, like I just said, right? And then your yes or no question, so the answer is there's something better. Okay. And then timing is within the next few months. So maybe this is gonna happen within the next few months, or the next few months is gonna be, I don't know, you guys hang out anniversary, I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a fun gathering for you guys. All right, I'm gonna end the reading there. Thank you so much for joining me. I also do mini readings on TikTok and Instagram, and also on YouTube Shorts. Don't forget to check those out. Like, subscribe. I'll see you on my next one. Bye. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. So you picked love. So right off the bat, I think either you or this person, or the both of you, are crushing on each other pretty hard. And this one is, so Daemun is about secrets being exposed. Something very unexpected is going to happen, so be mindful of that. I'm not sure what's gonna unfold, so let's get you some tarot cards for your reading. Maybe a surprise. They have a surprise planned for you. Temperance. Justice, reverse. Two. Okay, too many fell out. I'm not gonna take those. Okay. If your person is brand new, meaning you haven't had a chance to connect with them on a personal level, this is not your group. Pick another group, because I am seeing this group is for people who's already gone through a connection and relationship with the other person. Because I'm seeing a falling out. So the situation didn't work out. The connection didn't work out because someone has a huge ego and they treated the other person unfairly and then refuse to acknowledge it, hence leading to the end of the connection. However, I do see the temperance here, meaning that regardless of what happened in the past, this person has realized that, like, maybe they have matured that, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or like, oh, I did that, that was bad, that was wrong. But you know what? Too little, too late, because the realization came after everything was finished, that after it was over. And that does not justify like whatever that they did, because it's not okay. Because I am seeing someone is being taken for granted, someone was being treated as a backup, and they're using this person to feed up to their ego. And also this card talked about ego too, and it also talks about truth being unfolded. So you know what, I think that you're probably gonna hear something from someone, or like you're gonna find it on socials or whatever, on posts and stuff about this person, and you're gonna feel vindicated. Like you're gonna feel like, yep, yeah, now you, like, they're true, how should I say, this is the kind of person they are. Like, they were trying to gaslight you, saying that they're not this and that, but then they were exactly how you thought they were, or like your depiction of them is to a T. Yeah, okay, let me see their next move. Oh, 2 fell out. The Wheel of Fortune and the, okay. This has been a long time coming. Some old dirt, some kind of skeleton in their closet is going to be out in the daylight. It's gonna be out and everybody is going to see it. Their next move, I think, is a very bad move. If they try to come back into your life, how they're gonna do it is trying to gaslight you, put you into the light of saying like, oh, because you did this, it was not my intention, and or you misinterpreted, and I was not a bad person. But basically they're trying to defend themselves and then making themselves look better and making you look like the villain, which is totally not true. So like there is going to be argument, but I think that regardless of what they're saying, how they're doing, or what they're gonna do to make themselves look better, they pissed off a lot of people and they ruffled a lot of feathers. They cannot harm you, they cannot hurt you, they can't hurt you with their words or whatever that they're gonna do. Damn, this person is toxic. Don't fall into their trap. They're gonna try and say something and to prove a point. Yeah, don't fall into their trap. Oh my god. Okay, just in case, because I am seeing, I don't know if this person is, I don't know what their intention is, but I don't think it's a good one. So if I were you, I would stay away. Regardless of what they're trying to do or trying to get you into, don't do it. Or don't engage. Block them. Block this person. they might have tried something like, oh, you know, like, oh, I have healed, I am more mature now, I am a different person. But they're saying one thing and doing the other. And I think they're plotting something. And I think the moment that the connection or whatever that you had with them ended, they feel like you have got one up on them and they didn't like it. So they're trying to do the same to you. This is a person that knows what they did was not right, like what they did was wrong, but then is too proud to admit that they were wrong. So they will do anything, or like they will try their best to flip the script. But you know what? They're not gonna succeed. They're not gonna be, no. It doesn't matter how they will spin it. No one's gonna believe them because they have a bad reputation. People already be knowing that he be weird, or they be weird, this person. There is like a risky move that they tried to pull on you or on someone. It did not work out. Their ego is still there. So let me do one more card. Let me see what this is. I don't think they're gonna change. It's the Ten of Pentacles. I don't think this person is going to give up easily, and they're not gonna change, because I think they're somewhat kind of the doo-doo. Yeah, I would stay away, because I think that they will try to like paint a picture and be like, think about the past, like what we have done, like for some reason I feel like they want to win you back, but they're going about it the wrong way, and they're not fixing the root issue. The root issue is them being a bad person, like not treating you right, or like, you know, but they are too proud to admit anything, any wrongdoing. Like, don't waste your time, right? Don't waste your time on people like that. All right, I'm gonna get you some oracle cards, because I don't want to be in this energy, because I don't know, I don't like the energy that they yeah, I'm just gonna do this and then I'll end the reading. So, oh, I got a timing card. Even if they really change, which I doubt, I also got well, it says get more information. I'm not gonna take another timing card. I'm just gonna, okay, I'm gonna pull this one out. This is if you have a yes or no question, you can ask it and I will get your answer in this card. And it says choose a new direction. There you go. And the timing is not the right time. Okay. Whatever it is, I wish you the best of luck. I will stay away, but don't worry, because I think they're gonna fall on their own sword. I don't know what they're plotting, but I will stay away. So yeah, best of luck. Thank you so much for joining the reading. I'm gonna end it here. And I also do mini readings on TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.